Jose Mourinho says it would be a disgrace if his team are knocked out by Bradford City. He wants Chelsea to continue fighting on all four fronts. He makes 9 changes today from their League Cup semi-final draw with Liverpool. Only Cahill and Mikel start again. Phil Parkinson and Bradford are back in the capital, where they reached the League Cup final of 2013, dreaming of another chapter in their cup memories. They include Felipe Moraes and Billy Knott, both of whom were released as teenagers by Chelsea. Phil Parkinson has been here before. This isn't a new experience. Back in 2006, he brought a Colchester team here in the FA Cup. He actually had the audacity to take the lead that day. Went 1-0 up and ended up losing by 3-1. Derby's throw, flicked on by Stead. And there was a foul there on Knott. Bradford free kick. Felipe Moraes to deliver it for Bradford. Needed a good jump from Zuma, then it came out to Little. Deflected along the way. Bradford have the first corner of the game. And Bradford will be a threat from set plays. Zuma dealt with it first of all, and then it was Gary Cahill. Decent try from Gary Little. Moraes to take the corner. Oh, there's the header! What a stop to deny Andrew Davis. It's still alive here for Bradford. And then cleared by Cahill. Well, Andrew Davis, once of Stoke and Middlesbrough, came flying in here. And that's a terrific save with the left hand of Petr Cech to deny Bradford a lead at Stamford Bridge. 6,000 Bradford City fans here. They queued through the night to get the tickets, and quite simply, the supply in West Yorkshire didn't match the demand. Oscar, he knows he's got Azpilicueta in support. That's where it was aimed, and he just hesitated and allowed Stephen Darby the opportunity to concede the corner. Oscar himself is going to take the resulting corner. It's an inviting one. Cahill got up highest, but Bradford did enough. They got the last touch. Another Chelsea corner. In again from Oscar towards that near post and turned in by Cahill. Chelsea in front. Gary Cahill's second goal of the season puts the 7-time winners in the lead. And having been troubled by a set play at one end, they score from one at the other. Simple really for Cahill, just helped it along its way, made the run to the near post. No chance for Ben Williams. Got there ahead of McArdle, and that's all it needed. And Bradford's early enthusiasm has been dampened. Chelsea 1, Bradford 0. Davis, again that wasn't really convincing. Picked up now by Drogba. Good footwork from him, and it needed the fingertips of Williams to make sure. Vintage Didier Drogba, really. Just another warning there to Bradford City. Moraes. He ran straight into Ramirez, and he's got options both sides here, Ramirez. One is Salah, he's looking for Ramirez! Well, that is a goal of real quality. It's the third of the season for the Brazilian. He started and finished it. He won it on halfway there. Got it back from Salah. And then off the post and into the back of the net. Chelsea too quick, too clinical. Chelsea 2, Bradford 0. And already it's a long way back from here for the League One team. And Bradford ask any questions before half-time. The referee's assistant had his flag up there for a Bradford free kick. In from Moraes. Off the head of Davis. It'll still come through to Knott. Back to Stead. Can he find the room for a shot? He can! And he's got one for Bradford. John Stead, with his 4th goal in the FA Cup this season, to reduce the deficit to 2-1. And the 6,000 travelling supporters have seen their team score at Stamford Bridge. Worked it away from Ramirez, and Cech, despite getting a hand to it, couldn't keep it out. Really good, clean strike from John Stead. And the on-loan Huddersfield striker has made it Chelsea 2, Bradford 1. John Stead has now scored in all 4 rounds of the FA Cup this season. Meredith did well to keep that in and to get it across. Stead couldn't bring it under control. He was looking hopefully at the referee. This is Marias. This came through to Marias, who featured in Jose Mourinho's very first game in charge of Chelsea. It was a pre-season friendly against Oxford, along with the likes of Joe Cole, Scott Parker, Babayaro, Gudjonsson. Jose Mourinho out of his seat, trying to protect the very proud home record that Chelsea have in the FA Cup. Here's Stead once more. I do feel if Bradford are to muster a second, John Stead will be involved somewhere along the line. Long from Meredith. Hansen with the flick on. Oh, what a save from Cech, and then the follow-up from Marias. Bradford City have come from 2 down to level it up at Stamford Bridge, and it's Felipe Marias, the player released by Chelsea's academy under Jose Mourinho, who scores the equaliser at Stamford Bridge. Flicked on by Hansen, Billy not denied by Cech, and Marias couldn't miss. What a moment for the man who was once an unused substitute in the first team under Jose Mourinho, and he's levelled it up in this cup tie. Not too many teams come from 2 down in any competition at Stamford Bridge, but League One Bradford have. It's Chelsea 2, Bradford City 2. Bradford having to dig deep straight away. This is Ramirez into Didier Drogba. Derby stood his ground. Williams made the save with his legs. Away by Knott. It's come back to Hazard. Bradford getting bodies desperately back behind the ball. Willian. Hazard, teasing delivery. And gathered by Ben Williams. Well, Bradford know they're going to get plenty of this for the remaining minutes. Yates the substitute, into Stead. Now Derby. Bradford will still be dreaming, could get even better. Here's Marias, into John Stead. Looking for the room for the turn, in came Halliday! Would you believe it? Andrew Halliday puts Bradford in front with less than 9 minutes remaining. Having trailed 2-0 after 38 minutes of this FA Cup tie, Bradford are 3-2 in front. And what a finish from the Scotsman. Lovely layback from Stead, and he just guided it calmly past Petr Cech. Stamford Bridge is stunned. The 7 times winners are 8 minutes away from being knocked out at home by Bradford City of League One. This could be an extraordinary story. Chelsea 2, Bradford City 3. Well, remember Jose Mourinho's words yesterday that it would be a disgrace if Chelsea were knocked out by Bradford City. Well, that scenario is now a reality. Ben Williams in that Bradford goal, still without a real save to note in this second half. He might be tested here, though. What a challenge by McArdle. He did enough to put off Zuma. Terrific run from Ramirez. Had the awareness to pick out Zuma. Just watch McArdle threw himself at Zuma, who still should have done better. And at the moment, it was worth queuing through the night and more for those supporters who saw their team beat Wigan, Arsenal and Aston Villa in the run to the 2013 League Cup final. This would top the lot. And there will be 7 minutes of stoppage time. Hansen. Now Yates. Clipped into Stead. Yates wants it back. This is to seal it! Mark Yates for Bradford caps off one of the FA Cup stories. The team 6th in League One have knocked out the Premier League leaders and 7 times winners. Another incredible cup chapter is written in Bradford's history, and this will top the lot. Brilliant hold-up play again from Stead. And Yates, who began at Spurs, makes absolutely sure of a day Bradford City will never, ever forget. And Chelsea, having led 2-0, have been dumped out of the FA Cup by a brilliant Bradford. It's a picture book moment, and this team have done it again in the Cups. One of his darkest days as a manager, the man who's so used to winning. It's another extraordinary day for Bradford City in cup competitions, and this one will top the lot. 2-0 down away at Chelsea. They come back to win it 4-2 and dump the 7 times winners out of the competition. Easy, easy, the Bradford supporters chant. It's a day they will never forget, and it's a day that Bradford will look back on with huge pride. It has finished at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 2, Bradford City 4.